All right, what is up? We're supposed to be going to work on the race car today, but the van keeps overheating. So we were able to make a couple miles down the road to a Harbor Freight, luckily enough. So I just went in there and I bought a pair of these to help get a heater control valve off, because I think that's what our issue is. I think it's got like a crack in it or something. So we're gonna pull that out. I did buy one already. I've had it sitting around. I just haven't done it because now the van's overheating again. So I don't think I can limp the van back to home. I think I've got to kind of fix it here in the Harbor Freight parking lot. Yeah, hopefully we can get this done rather quick. So just like before, after the drift event, let's see if I can get the light on it. Alright, let me get this reservoir tank out of the way, and then I'll try to show you again. Alright, so I still can't really see it, but so this guy right here, again, can't really get a good view of it, can't get the camera in there, but that guy has been leaking a lot. I think that's what's been our issue. So there's those really annoying hose clamps on it that, you know, they're impossible, they're a pain to get off. So that's why I bought the channel locks. Hopefully I get off of those, and again, we'll get the new one put on. Alright, so there wasn't a whole lot of room in there to film, but we got it, and not actually in one piece. So here's our heater control valve. Last time after the drift event, we took the little vacuum pump thing off because it was leaking around this little like metal screw. All it really does is, like, so you can see inside there, it's just a little like 90-degree piece of metal that diverts the water back and forth. So yeah, it broke on the way out. So there's another little hose here that is currently stuck inside that guy. I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of bright, but yeah, so we got it out. We gotta get that last little piece out, and then we can start putting it back together. Then we're gonna go back into Harbor Freight and get the screw-on hose clamps, because the other style sucks. So yeah, but got it out. Got it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna say that this was like a hairline crack, and that's what was leaking. And then when I started messing with it, trying to pull it out, that's when it actually snapped, because it is kind of like some brittle plastic. So I don't think it would have taken much for me prying on it, trying to get it out of there. So I do think this may have been our big issue for overheating. So now I've got the replacement for it. Got a new one here. So here's our new one. Again, there's that vacuum pump. Alright. Let's go into Harbor Freight. Let's buy those new hose clamps. I'll be right back. Should be a lot easier going back together than it was taking apart. Alright, so we got our screw-on hose clamps. We got the old ones off. I think everyone can pretty much agree that these all suck. They work well, but they're terrible to work on. So we'll switch them out for these ones, and then we can go and start putting it back together. Finally. Alright, so that's it. See if I can get you guys in here. So there's our new piece. New hose clamps. New vacuum. Got the vacuum plugged in. So when you turn the heater on, it moves that little metal screw and diverts the water to the heater core. So I think that's what's been causing all of our headaches for the entirety of owning this van. So fingers crossed that's what it was. There's still a handful of other things it could be, but the fact that it broke in my hand, I don't know, that's a sign that it could be the issue. So now I gotta put that coolant reservoir back and start it up and see if it overheats again. All right. When we pulled in here to Harbor Freight, again, the van was actively overheating. Kind of died as soon as we pulled it into the parking space. So now we have it all back together. We're going to kind of hope that it's not knocking. Now we wait. Now we just sit here and watch it, wait for it to warm up. Fingers crossed. Alright, I think this saga continues. We've been idling here for 5 or 10 minutes. And yeah. It's not going up from that, but no. Went up a little bit. I don't know, I'm just gonna hope it's air in the system and it just kind of needs to bleed itself out and it'll go back to normal or something. Or I need to add more coolant. All right, so we pulled out one of those lines. I went to AutoZone, try and find a replacement for it. Went to Advance. There's a little gouge in it that goes pretty sure all the way through, and that's probably what's been causing our secondary leak. Now no one has a replacement line for this, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it and see if I can make it fit still. A little off the top. Hopefully we can still make it work. Alright, so we're still purging out a bunch of air. I don't see any new leaks. You know, there's a wet spot there from before when we pulled the line. But I don't see anything new dripping. So we're waiting for this to kind of finish bubbling. Okay. Let's let it keep going, I guess. I don't know anymore. Alright, so we've now cleared the system. It's not pulling air, pushing air anymore. We're still a little hot. There we go. So it's still a little hot. We're not leaking. Oh, where's that from? Okay, so it's not leaking from that hose anymore, so I think I think there was a hole in this, so that's not leaking. I just noticed that there's, let's see if I can get out of the sunlight. It's pushing water out from under the radiator cap. That's probably not good. So I probably just go pick up a new radiator cap. Let's go see what our temps are. Temps are still holding. Oh, looked like it just moved. Alright, I was just a little too late, but it literally was like burping bubbles out from underneath the cap. So, let's go back to AutoZone. Let's go see if we can get a radiator cap. Alright, I'm running out of ideas. If I keep staring at it, I'm going to keep seeing issues, so we're still sitting just a little over 210, so we'll keep guessing. We'll keep shotgunning parts at it. Getting kind of hungry. Alright, so we just made it back from AutoZone. We got our new radiator cap, and looking at it, yeah, the old one's definitely a little worn out. It's so if that's a rubber seal compared to the new one, yeah, I'd say the rubber seal is a little worn out. But now looking at it, yeah, I probably could have just replaced it with a new seal, and it probably would have been fine. But you know, we're here now, so we got a new one. We'll probably top that off with water again. Put the new one in. Fingers crossed. Alright, so we filled it back up with water. Get the new cap installed. Okay, let's hope that does it. Alright, well, it's already past 2:10. It's actually worse than when we shut it off to go get the new radiator cap. Still going up. Still going up. Well, as soon as I turn it on, stop. You can kind of see it running though. So there's a new leak. Oh, wait a second. That ain't good. Alright, I didn't film much of it, but that last little clip was the radiator, where all the little metal tabs kind of help hold it to the plastic. It's basically just seeping out of all those little tabs. So we went to AutoZone, we got a new radiator, $339. That kind of hurts, but the only way I can make it work is if I get it, and yeah. It's just that way I'm not being negligent and dumping coolant and water everywhere. Went into Harbor Freight, got a drain pan for $10, and yeah, we're gonna change out the radiator now. Yep. Alright, so there are these little clips that hold transmission line and oil lines. So I didn't actually need to unscrew the transmission lines. Those are already mounted on the new radiator, so just had to pull the clips, that way the lines slide out. Now I gotta try not to make a mess. I don't know what point my phone died, so I don't know how much of that radiator install is actually filmed. Radiator's in, the van's idling, it did overheat instantly, so I just kept filling it with more water, and currently we're sitting just under 210. I don't think I have any more leaks. There's still like, I think it's just residual water sitting on the line going to the heater control valve. I don't know. This keeps overheating. I might just cry. Yeah. So we're again sitting just under 210. We got like 20 minutes left of daylight, and we've been in this Harbor Freight parking lot for like 7 hours now. Again, we were supposed to go work on the race car today, but this wanted the attention, so we replaced that heater control valve, which then caused the line going to the valve to start leaking, which then caused the radiator cap to start leaking, which then caused the radiator to start leaking. So, what a rabbit hole. That's expensive. I couldn't afford this today. So, but okay, now hopefully the van is good and I can make it to work now, and yeah. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and thank you.